Hey guys, welcome to day number 16. Today is going to have a couple of newer movements, different variations of both the inchworm and an arch position, but from a standing position. So a little bit weird. We'll go through each of it and we'll find good variations for you. So movement number one is going to be an inchworm. For this inchworm, your feet are going to be under your hips. Your arms are going to be shoulder distance apart. You're going to walk yourself out to an extended hollow position. So you're going to reach past that shoulder plane and you're going to come up just like upside down hollow position. So I'm going to creep myself out. I'm going to go past that position and I'm going to hold an active hollow for 20 seconds. Then I'm going to creep myself back up to standing. Okay, that's position number one. When you're holding that inchworm hollow, think about pulling the ribs and belly button down together. You should have none of this kind of flaring through the low back. Really maintain that pelvic tilt position. Okay. The variation number two is going to be wide. So you're going to have wide feet and wide arms, almost like you're like a spider or something. And then same thing here. I'm going to creep out in that wide position. And I'm going to hold that for 20 seconds. And then creep back up. The third variation is going to be the opposite. My feet are going to be together. My hands are going to be nice and close together. Same thing, I'm going to come down, walk myself out to this tight, hollow, 20-second hold again, and then creeping myself back up. You may notice in the three variations, you might be able to go further in one versus the other. No worries, might just be a little bit weaker in one area, tighter hip, hamstrings, hips in another. Just do your best to hold with integrity for that 20 second. The next position is going to be a reach. So you do need a wall or something behind you, a beam, whatever's gonna work. And you're gonna set yourself up about 2 to 3 feet. Depending on your hip mobility through here, depending on shoulder mobility, T-spine mobility, everyone's gonna be a little bit different. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna set yourself up, your hands are gonna be up overhead, and then from here, using your core, you're going to reach back to touch that wall behind you and then lift back up. That's one rep. You're gonna do 5 of those. So a couple pointers for this one is you're not just collapsing through that low back, you're using that core to lift up and keeping that core tight as you reach behind you. And now I'm bracing my core to lift myself back up. I should feel nothing in my low back at all. It's gonna burn your abs quite a bit though. So this one is a great one to really work through the T-spine as well. It's not just my shoulders that are reaching, I'm actually opening up through my upper back as well, having that good T-spine mobility. Think like a beat swing, right? You wanna let yourself come back and forward. The same thing here through that T-spine. If you find that position is really tough for you, to make it easier, all you do is walk your feet a little bit closer, reduces that range of motion as you come back and forward, okay? So the way that this rep scheme will go, you're gonna go through the whole thing 2 times. So it's gonna start with 20 seconds of the arch hold with the feet under the hips, shoulders, or arm shoulder distance apart, and then 5 of your reach backs and then up. Then it's gonna be 20-second hold wide, and then 5 reach back and up, and then 20-second hold in that narrow position, and then 5 reach back and then up. So you're gonna go through that whole thing 2 times, okay? Playing around with different shapes, different variations. Will be a fun new challenge for all of us. Have fun with this one. Let me know how it goes. 3, 2, 1.